So you're looking to make a move and Arkansas is on your list. You've done all the Google searching and maybe it's led you to this video because I'm going to help you understand 4 things that you need to avoid in order to make your move to Arkansas successful. You've done Google searching and found out that Arkansas, the natural state, has plenty of camping, hiking, fishing, of course, mountain biking, lake activities to enjoy, maybe even art and culture. It's centrally located and all the such, but you're trying to figure out, hey, you know what? Moving stinks. It's an inconvenience. And what are some things that I can avoid in order to make my move more convenient? My friend, if we haven't had a chance to meet, my name's Anthony Mosley, and I'm a real estate broker here in Bentonville, Arkansas, here up in the northwest corner of the state. And I help people like you move to Northwest Arkansas on a regular basis. And in fact, over my career, I've helped multiple people move from state to state, whether it's a corporate relo or they're looking to retire or just have a change in life. And I would love to help you avoid some common mistakes, especially when moving to Arkansas. These are in no particular order, so let's go ahead and jump in. The first one is, my friend, is so many people start their relocation process with looking at pretty houses online. That's one thing I would certainly have you avoid doing, is going on to Realtor, Trulia, Zillow, and all the different syndicated websites to look at houses. My friend, you can find a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car garage just about anywhere in Arkansas. And of course, yes, that search does help you get an understanding of pricing. It does help you getting an understanding of what builders are building homes in the area, what some of the structure types are like. However, what people tend to do is they focus solely first on the house and they fall in love with the house and realize, you know what, that's a 35-minute commute away from my kid's school, or that's nowhere near the church we plan on attending. My friend, if you start with the home first, you're going to mess up so much of the rest of the process, and we're going to get into that throughout the rest of this video. The second factor that many of my clients, people just like you, underestimate is the amount of changes in professional services that they're going to have to figure out once they get to their new location. Your doctor, your dentist, where you get flowers, your oil changed, where you're going to go to church, where your kids are going to go to school, where you're going to go get your groceries. I can't tell you how many people move to Arkansas, especially here in Northwest Arkansas, and they go, Anthony, where's the Costco? Well, my friend, we don't have one here in Northwest Arkansas yet. You're essentially starting life all over again, moving to a new area. Tradesmen like plumbers, electrician, handyman, maybe the person that mows your grass. All of those relationships are something you'll have to recreate as well. For instance, my family and I have relocated multiple times, but now knowing when we moved back to Arkansas this last time, that's right, we moved here not just once, but twice. Moving back here the second time, we had an understanding of these are the items that we're going to need to figure out and the time frame we can expect in order to secure those items back into our lives. As you can imagine, church shopping might take a little bit longer time opposed to where you like to go out on Friday nights. A big factor that so many people underestimate is the cost of living. Now, looking at many online calculators, looking at many maps online, you can see that Arkansas may be one of the most cost-effective states to live in the United States. But I would encourage you to not underestimate your cost of living. One of my favorite calculators to look at is Forbes.com, looking at their cost of living calculator. You plug in your city where you are now and the city you are moving to in Arkansas and your estimated income, and it will calculate for you the amount of money that you would need to make from where you are compared to where you're going. I love this cost of living calculator because it looks at so many different criteria that make up the cost of living. Groceries, gas, haircuts, newspaper, so many different factors that maybe you can say, hey, you know what, even though the newspaper is more expensive in Arkansas than it is in Denver, Colorado, I don't get the newspaper. So that's another cost benefit to you in your specific situation. Of course, taxes and housing are 2 major factors that you're probably considering and nodding along with as I'm doing this video as a factor in your move and what you need to budget for when it comes to your relocation. If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Real estate is hyper local. So we're looking at state content for the state of Arkansas. Yes, Arkansas is a cost-effective, very low compared to almost every other state in the United States as a cost of living. But when you're looking at specific areas, hyper locally, Bentonville, here in the northwest corner of Arkansas, is one of the most expensive places to live in the state and lives more like Nashville, Denver, Kansas City, That's why this calculator is so important, is plugging in your current city and what you're used to with your budget now and applying that to a city like Bentonville or Mountain Home or wherever you're looking in the state of Arkansas. The next factor to consider to avoid having a terrible move is, my friend, spend more time on understanding your ideal lifestyle. So many people, just like you, my friend, are focused, like we said, on the first issue. They're focused on the house first, then they're focused on other things. I would encourage you first to focus on your lifestyle. What is your ideal life going to look like here in Arkansas? What is something that you currently enjoy doing that you would like to continue doing here? Or what is something you would certainly like to avoid wherever you are now and then move away from that to have this more of an ideal lifestyle here in Arkansas? If you're a client of mine, you would agree that this is one of my favorite topics to talk about when we're trying to figure out your move to Arkansas. How are you going to live in your new marketplace? So however you live where you are now, is that how you want to live in Arkansas? Your lifestyle wherever you are now, maybe that is your ideal lifestyle and you want to try to recreate that here in Arkansas. So with my clients, I have that conversation on the front end. If you're a client of mine, you're nodding along saying, yes, Anthony asks this question. What does life look like for you and your family outside of the home? Do you like to go out to eat? Do you like to go out to shows? Do you like to be active and go mountain biking? Where do you go to church? Are you going to go to church? Do you have an outdoorsy type lifestyle where you live now and you're wanting to recreate that here in Arkansas? There are numerous places we could look for you to move. Now, however, maybe you have a lifestyle now that you absolutely do not like and you would love to see that change because where you are now, maybe it's 2 hours for you to get to any type of mountain biking, whereas here in Bentonville, you're within hundreds of miles of world-class mountain biking trails within a 30-minute drive of just about anywhere in Northwest Arkansas. Some trails are even right out your back door. If you are a nightlife type person and you say, hey, I want to live amongst the trees, I would not suggest that you live in Bella Vista unless you're okay with a 30 to 45-minute drive to go enjoy the nightlife that they have more prevalently down in Fayetteville. My friend, if you're looking to make a move to Arkansas and specifically Northwest Arkansas, down in the comments you can click the link and it'll take you to a relocation guide. Let's go ahead and schedule a one-on-one and figure out a time where we can understand your lifestyle first. Then we'll look at some of the other factors and features that are important in your move. Then we can set you up on a direct feed from the MLS that's going to provide you a home that fits your desired lifestyle. My friend, it's always a pleasure to put this information together for you. And now you know a little bit more about what life is like in and around Bentonville and Arkansas. Thanks for watching.